Since I was a kid, I've been the G. If I was you, I'm gonna win. I'm so tired all over my body. Oh, she is so rolling down my head. Ever since I was a G, I've been the G. She never know she wanna be.
Just round. Oh, welcome along. It's round 5 action of the MRP GT3 series, coming to you from Daytona Beach, Florida. It is Trump country, Stefan, and everybody's been here for a big weekend. The Daytona 24-hour has been run and done, and people have either had a good time or a bad time. How was yours?
Yeah, man. No, it was good for me actually personally. So I entered in the GT3 in the first time slot. We made top split and we managed to come away with a win for my car in GT3 and P2 and now GTP in the same time slot. So it was good on a personal note and a team note.
Yeah, it always is when you have a good time, but if you have a bad time, it's always good to get straight back up on the bandwagon and do the second split.
Oh, 100%. And that's why I think there's still only 4. People have been pushing for the 5th time slot to suit the Americans a bit more just because they're 19 hours behind. But yeah, no, it's good fun. It's good racing, and in our time slot, there was a lot of death. I mean, I think it was 3 hours into the race, and the P1 and P2 and GDP had a 1 lap lead over P3 and the rest of the GDP field because they were the only 2 cars not to have crashed. And yeah, it was a lot of death for a 24-hour race. A lot of death early.
Yeah, I did read that it was the biggest turnout iRacing have had. 26,000 individual drivers, so that is pretty impressive. But we're here for round 5 of the MRP GT3 series for Supercars NZ, and your stream seems to have died on me.
Oh, that's not ideal. Is it back working?
Yep, it's back now.
Okay.
That is a lot better.
Having a moment.
Yeah, well, we've made it to Thursday. We've made it over hump day. And we've got about 27 drivers. Actually, Shanique is out on track now, so that'd make it 28, possibly starting this race. We've got, what are we up to? We've got 5 minutes left of this qualifying session. Nico Scholes has got the lead at the moment. Now, he's got himself around in a 143, just trying to read it, a 143.946, so pretty decent times. The track's probably in a lot better condition than it was for the weekend for some of these guys.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this track, and I'll bring up the info shortly. It's probably going to be quite cold. It's running about 19 degrees, I believe. Where are we? Race info. Yeah, 19 degrees. So yes, it is nice, and there's no wind either, which will make it a lot easier through the fast corners. 19 degrees, 81% humidity, so it's going to stay cold. Obviously, nighttime racing as well, which makes this a lot, makes the cars glow pretty much under the lights here at Daytona.
Yeah, current in-sim time 10:04 p.m. So it is going to be a night race, which is pretty cool. The cars do look great under the floodlights here, and it always adds a little bit extra to what you've got to concentrate on too when you've got a bit of light. The track looks a little different. You sometimes miss the odd braking marker.
Yeah, 100%, and it's quite a weird one at Daytona. So since they've done the refresh, and with their big NASCAR overhaul that iRacing has done, coming up to the bus stop on the back straight, there's a green marker. There's actually a couple. I think there's one into turn one as well. During the day, that green light is on, but they turn it off at nighttime, which makes no sense to me because you think you'd leave it on during the night as an indicator of where there's a corner coming up, but for some reason iRacing decides to turn that off, as we found out during the 24-hour.
Well, another thing you don't have to worry about tonight is the hypercars lapping at a lot faster, and sometimes the term potato for me comes out. It's you're getting potatoed by a potato. It's happened many 24-hour races for me anyway. Typically,
Yeah,
I stick to
100%.
G.
100%. The GDPs and LMP2s I can confirm, from watching a few other splits and obviously doing the 24-hour, they were definitely torpedoes. And a couple of them just seemed to not know what they were doing in their representative cars. But I mean, that's the glory of iRacing, is anyone can give it a go, and it makes it interesting. Keeps you on your toes, keeps you awake for 24 hours.
It does, yeah. You've got to really work out pretty quickly who in your split you got to keep away from, and that's typical as well for your league racing. You find a driver that you sort of find it easier to learn other drivers in leagues as well because you're consistently racing against them. And these guys have been racing pretty hard for the first 5 rounds, 3 drop rounds for the season, so that's always pretty good. We're not too far off the end of the session, just 2 minutes to go. Nico Skull's still holding on. He's just improved slightly. No, he's about 2 seconds slower. Actually, yeah, that last time by before that one, he had improved his time slightly.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, he's got Hogan, Shrimpton in P2 and the Mustang, which is good to see the Ford up there. Daytona's very Porsche heavy in terms of the Porsche's the best car just because it goes over the bus stop curb so much nicer than anything else. So it's nice to see a different car up there. And looks like he's got a Lambo in P3 as well, so it's good to see a variety of cars up the front. Comparative to that at the 24-hour when I think it was Porsches in all classes except the LMP2. There was a bit of a Porsche Cup fest in those.
Yeah, it's interesting. I've got an obsession with the Audi. I love driving it. It doesn't matter what track it is. Turn the traction control straight off and get out there and have a blast. It never ends well, but it's good fun.
It's all about having fun.
Nobody's got an Audi. We've got a couple of McLarens, but they're well out of it. 16th, Lee Swinney currently the highest placed McLaren. Aston Martin, there's not too many of them here. It looks like there's only maybe 3 or 3. Brett O'Keefe, he's up in 7th spot, currently in the pits, but there is a mix. They're almost all of the makes are almost in that top 10. The only ones that's not in there is the McLaren, as I did mention. Nobody's using the Corvette. One Acura.
I'm quite surprised not more people have chosen the Corvette this season with its update during the season and break. It got better tyre warm-up phasing, and it actually is one of the best cars on cold tyres now because it gets temperature easier and quicker. It is a little bit slidey, so it could be a reason a couple of these boys haven't chosen it, but it's actually quite a nice car. That is the end of qualifying with a hard cut due to the heat format for tonight.
Yeah, a couple of heat races and inverted top 255 for the second race.
They'll be starting on the before the bus stop.
Well, it's Nico Skolskott going to have control when we have our rolling start. Only a short rolling start here at Daytona as well, so won't have to do a full lap.
Ooh, I wonder if this will work this week. But after the end of qualifying there, it is Nico Skolls that holds on with a 43.9, a very competitive time. Hogan Shrimpton also dipping into the 43s there, only 300ths off. Jaco Venter in P3, Oliver Foote P4, Finnis in 5, Dan Turner rounding out the third row, followed by Brett O'Keefe and Blake Greenhall. And I'll see. Oh, it's gonna. Of course, it jumps too far. There we go. Then we got followed by Stefan Adams with the top 10. Renato, I'm not going to say that last name because I will cock that up. In P10, rounding out the top 10 there for Icaris International. BNR Racing, Rob Kaywood in 11th. Jonathan Turner for Team West in P12. Steve Vella for Phoenix Racing Team 13th. Wayne Hartnell in 14th. And I'll let you take it for the back half.
There we go. With Matthew Gerard 15th, Leith Swinney 16th, Sean McNamara 17th, Josh Thompson 18th. Those two a little bit further down than they were last week. Good to have Louis Robinson back. Does a great job with the write-ups for the admin team here at Supercars NZ. Always great reading. He's in 19th. Edward Fakori. I still can't say Fakori. That's not fair, Edward Fakori. He's in 20th. Anthony J. Green, a good mate of mine. He's back in the 308 Aston Martin there in 21st. Thomas McCall, 22nd. Steve Darren in 23rd. Dane Notiff, 24th. Shane Thompson, 25th. Alan Scott, 26th. Shane Edgar in the lone hairdresser's car in 27th. And Brendan Brownie rounds out this field in 28th position for this one. And 10-minute race for the first, 25 for the second. Compulsory pit stop for 1 litre of fuel in the second. We'll have a little bit of a warm-up in between. We will chat to the race winner of this race. So who's your money on?
Oh, look, I'm seeing a few Porsches near the front there. I think if Nico can get off to a good start here, I think he'll hold on. The Porsche's very, very quick in a straight line, comparative to the other cars. They will struggle to get past it. If Jaco can get a good start here, he would be my second pick. For me, it's between those two.
I'm gonna say the weekly sponsor, Brett O'Keefe, thanks to OKMS, and he's a good mate of mine as well. So I'm gonna back him from 8th to take this race 1 win.
Yeah, fair. And safety car will be pulling off any second now. There it goes. Oh, and Nico goes early as soon as he can, and he is off. Great jump. And as they file into T1 here, will there be death?
Fingers acrossed for none. There is a safety car thanks to live race control. Everyone's taking it pretty easy through the first part anyway. We haven't looked out the other side of it yet. Looking alright.
Yeah, so far so good. Everyone seems to have, everyone seems to have played it really smartly here. It is a very
Blake Greenhall, actually.
He has gone off track.
We'll go back and have a look at that. We'll let the first lap roll on, but Nico's goals, he has control at the moment. About to come back out onto the oval.
And for some reason, it seems like Hogan's livery is flashing, which is a bit odd in the lights here at Daytona. But hopefully it's just the lights causing that.
Yeah, I think it's a Mustang thing because I have seen a couple of them flashing tonight myself.
Copy. Must be an iRacing bug, most likely. Just through the lights there. But yeah, it's Nico's held on, and I think you can just see there he's just pulling away on the straight. So as long as he can keep it clean through the bus stop, which is not easy to do if you hit these curves wrong, I think he is going to be hard to beat here.
Yeah, these top three have gotten away pretty well. Finespinter, he's up one spot into P4, so Oliver Foote has lost a position to him. Brett Keith, he's up one. No, wow, there's a few biggish movers.
Oh,
No
we have
big
had a
ones.
few crashes down the back as well. We've had Leith Swinney, Shane Eager, and Brendan Brownie crash at the bus stop by the look of this. So we might go back and have a look at Blake Greenhall to begin with, as these guys have settled down, and see what's happened here on the first lap crash-wise.
Alright, I've lost connection to the server, so I'm gonna just rejoin that.
That's right. Oh, so Blake's just got too much curb and done that all himself on cold tyres. Should be okay damage-wise. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's got much damage, and he managed to avoid getting hit by everyone. So he will be at the back, but I expect him to come back through. And let's go and have a look, guys, at Leith Swinney's crash. So it's actually coming onto the banking. Got Josh Thomas there right behind him. Oh, is it going to be cold tyres? It is cold tyres. Very easy to do. For anyone that raced in Daytona 24, I can guarantee you either did that or you saw that happen. But again, no damage, so he'll rejoin the train and hopefully draft back up to the other cars in the first race here.
I hadn't heard anything through race control, and I did wonder why, but now I do know. The iRacing, I'd lost me packets, and off I went.
It does look like Hogan has got that Mustang pretty well settled, because he is staying here with Nico. We'll just go see what's happened to Shane. But he's also jumped to the pits, so... Oh, okay, we've come to that a little bit late. It's not going to show us enough, but it looks like he has had a little oopsie and then towed to the pit lane. So that was end race 1 there for Shane. Hopefully he will come back out later on. And our last bit of information here is a Brendan Brownie crash into the bus stop. Is he going to take too much curb? Oh, he's just bounced it over. Again, relatively lucky with the new tarmac that's all at the bus stop and it's not grass and you're sliding. He's been able to get away damage free, and he'll tag along here behind Leith, who's recovering, and draft back up to the other guys.
Yeah, Blake Greenhall, is there any data on what happened to him at the start? He's down, well, he was down 20 positions there briefly, so he went straight to the back of the field almost.
Yes, I did show that to the viewers there a bit before. He self-spun through the turn 2 fast chicane on the first lap, just took too much curb and spun himself into the fence. No damage, but yeah, unfortunately that will hurt his championship, as I know he is near the front of it.
Yeah, I did have the championship points handy. Just get them very handy.
Oh, and we've actually had a change for lead here as well. We have had Hogan
Car
Shrimpton.
131 has got a drive-through penalty.
131, who is that?
So the championship points, just while you're looking at that,
Yep.
Jaco Venter, current leader, 222 points. Daniel Turner in second on 220. Edward Ficori on 213. Dennis Venter 212. Rob Carwood 210. Jonathan Turner 207. Josh Thompson 205. Blake Greenhall 205. And a bit of a drop back to Aaron Goodrick in 190. And then there's Sean McNamara also on 190. Mitchell Sparrow 189. That's pretty much, that is your top 10 at the moment. So a couple of guys not there tonight. Mitchell Sparrow, haven't seen his name.
No, he's obviously using a drop round tonight.
So as we go through, the points it'll just take off everybody's worst round as we go.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and obviously with the 3 drop rounds we've got, it's gonna make it very tight towards the end there. Obviously you can't drop your last round, but but it's gonna be very interesting. It'll keep the points close because we saw last week with Blake having a couple of good results there at Sasha Ring. That's going to keep his championship alive, and Yako's going to be hoping he can just get through this round with a decent amount of points. As I said, Lambo's not the best here. Oh, as Hogan almost rear ends Nico going into the bus stop there.
Yeah, it's given Nico a little bit of a gap now. Buffer out to almost 2 seconds, not too far off, 1.5, it's climbing. Thinnest now right on the back of Hogan as well. Well, he's not too far off him.
Yeah, it's going to be 16 points. He's definitely in the tow. So he'll draft right back up to be within 5 tenths, and he'll stay there. That's just how powerful the tow is around Daytona here. If he can keep somewhat in pace, he will definitely be staying there. And they can potentially bump draft back up to Nico if they've got the pace. Because 2 cars definitely work faster around here than 1 on the banking in particular.
Yeah, good to have a teammate around to get some draft off.
Yeah, 100%, or even just someone that's willing to work with you, knowing that it's beneficial for them to be able to get up with you and push you along. Although in the first sector alone, it does look like Hogan's already taken a second off Nico here and caught back up to his draft. So now we've got a 3-way draft train for the lead again. With what have we got? We're halfway through, so 5 laps to go.
Yeah, probably go down to laps, I reckon.
Yeah, 15 minutes, 10. Yeah, there should be about 13 and a half, 14 minutes. Definitely we'll get the full 10 laps in here in Heat 1. So yeah, should be a good last half of the race. A good thing about Daytona is the laps do go by very quickly. With only the lap time being a minute on the mid-40s, it goes by pretty quickly.
Oliver Foote, he's set the fastest time of the race. So for fastest lap of the race so far, he's down in 13th. Down 9 spots from where he started, but a 1:44.605. So, and he's in a bit of a train too. There's a bit of a group back there. Actually, there's a couple of clumps of them actually at the moment. Bunch of 3s and 4s.
Oh, there is too. I do have some info here. It looks like Dan Turner has crashed. So at least tie that up. We'll go quickly see what's happened here with Dan. Oh, looks like it could be a bus stop. Bus stop curve.
The bus stop, bust up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those Porsches definitely do not like a curve. None
No.
of these GT3's do they?
No. And Porsche's normally one of the better ones, but again, just this harmless self spin. But yeah, it's just track position. He's drawing back in front of his teammate there, so hopefully they can draft back up. And we've also had Steve Darren have a crash, 2 crashes. So we will see if his is also bus stop related. No, his is coming on to the banking here. Oh, just looped it up a bit too much, but too eager. Same as what Leith has done.
Yeah, I did see the Mustang was the fastest car over the weekend too. The 1:43.3 or something like that it set was the fastest GT3 time.
Yes, yeah, it was pretty quick, and he's done the same thing again. Oh, he's hit the wall that time. Ooh, and that has given him a little bit of damage. Yeah, there were definitely a few cars that sort of were quick. The Porsche was definitely the best car in GT3 over a race stint, just because of how it looked over its tyres. I think the Merc and the Mustang had better 1-lap speed. But in our particular time slot, I think we had 1 McLaren, 2 Mercedes, and then 23 Porsches.
Yeah, no Mercedes in here. That's a shock.
Yeah, it was with no Mitchell Sparrow this week. I know he was in a Mercedes. I don't know if anyone else actually chose the Mercedes this season. It is a bit of a fiddly car. It's very difficult to drive on that's ABS. Comparative to other cars, you've got to be a lot more accurate with its ABS and settings within that to make sure you're not burning up or locking up the fronts. So maybe a few of the guys just found it a bit too fiddly to drive with, so they're just going with the easier choices of the Mustangs and the Porsches.
Yeah, when I come back to iRacing in 2019, it's all we had GT3 wise was the Mercedes and the BMW, the old Z, whatever it was, I can't remember.
Oh, the old Z4, the best sounding one there ever was.
Yeah, it's lost their parts now, and then the Audi come along, and they started to build the GT3s now to what we've got 12, I think, which is
Yeah.
pretty awesome to choose
Yeah,
from.
I think we're up there, and there's still Toyota's obviously just announced their new GT3, so we might be lucky enough to get that probably next year. Same with Mercedes, they're releasing a new GT3 version, completely new, not an Evo of the current one, in 2027. And Porsche's just released their new Evo of their car at IRL as well, which will be debuting at Daytona 24-hour IRL this next weekend. I believe it is this weekend. Yeah, Raw was like this. It'll be this weekend. There's a whole bunch of new cars coming IRL as well. So hopefully iRacing can get those with any licensing deals, etc., that they need to do in the background. Would be nice. And at the same time, hopefully release Bukakoe.
Yeah, and the V8 Supercars Supra will be the next one coming along too.
Yep.
And don't forget GT3s and V8s next week as well. Motorsport for the V8s on Tuesday. That's going to be an absolute banger. One of my favourite tracks. And we're off to Algarve next week for our race there. A couple of heat races there for GT3.
Nice. Yep. No, Mosport. I had the privilege of spotting my teammate there last night for the Logitech V8 qualifying series, and such a fun track to just even watch cars drive at. It's just so flowing, and you got to be right on the edge to get that lap time out of it. And same with Algarve. It's choose your tyres up, so you got to be nice and smooth, and it's traction heavy, so it's going to be a good race there, I think, especially if it stays dry. And obviously we had a wet race there last year, so we'll see what happens there weather-wise for next week.
Yeah, well, I don't think it'll be too bad. I don't hope.
Yeah, neither. Always like a bit of rain, as because it was at the Daytona 24 that people did. I don't know if anyone in chat or that in Supercars New Zealand did it, but a couple of the time slots actually had torrential rain. There was only a 12% chance, I think, total, but in our time slot we had none. But I'm just watching some compilation clips and stuff on YouTube there, and there was absolutely torrential rain, and it was surprising to see.
Yeah, how cool was iRacing stream? They were going in between as we just see Hogan Shrimpton has taken a spin there just out of turn 1, and he's lost a few positions. He's down to P6 there now, and out on the grass, a few more cars coming now. May have to give way.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to give way, and I think he's actually quite heavily damaged here. He's got the front left there is quite caved in, and who's that in the number 1? That is, I think that was Oliver Foote, just going wide in sympathy there for Hogan. But he's got a fair amount of damage there, and he's gonna be kicking himself for that south spin, because he was right on Nico with only 2 laps to go. He would have be kicking himself for that one.
Yeah, Nico looking like he might hold on. 2.1 second lead there over Thinnest Venter, the Venter brothers, up onto the podium.
Yeah, 100%. I think with that gap now, you got the Venter brothers here working together. I'd say Yako will be drafting with Thinnest. The gap at 2.2 is probably a little bit too much to overcome within 1 lap. We've also got Brett O'Keefe just behind these guys as well on the draft, and Stefan Adams having a really good race up into P5 in the Porsche there. I believe he is up 4 spots. Yes, he is. And Matthew Gerard's up 9, would be the biggest mover of this first race so far.
Yeah, he would, yeah. Wayne Hartnell up 7, just in behind him as well. They're biggest movers of the race. And that's it. It's across the line.
Oh, it did go a lap early. Oh, okay.
Nico?
I didn't
hear him celebrating on the radio.
Ah, nice. It didn't even give us the white flag. Thanks, iRacing. But yes, so that is the end of race 1 there. So Nico takes the win there with a 2.3 second lead over Thinis, and Jaco Venter rounding out the podium. Got Brett O'Keefe in P4, Stefan Adams P5, Matthew Gerard P6, Wayne Hartnell P7, Hogan after that unfortunate spin on what would have been the last lap in P8, P9 is Renato, and P10 is Steve. So that means it is a full reverse grid race for the next one. It'll be very interesting with the way the draft works around here to see if these guys at the back can make their way forward. And we will endeavour to get the winner there, Nico, into comms as well if he so chooses to jump in, and we can have a chat to him before we go into the second race.
Yeah, we haven't got him there yet. We got the Venter brothers there. Here we go. I'll drag him in now, so you can lead us away.
Hey Nico, how are we going? Congrats on the win there. How was the race from your perspective?
Yeah, no, it was a good race. Me and Hogan were having a good battle. And yeah, I was making a couple mistakes, but yeah, I had 100 litres of fuel in the car, and it was like so heavy to drive.
It's better than putting the qualifying dock on.
Yeah. I think I needed 50 litres of fuel. I had 100. It was just too heavy.
Oh,
yeah, like Hogan was catching up. Heaps.
Yeah, we did see that in the Sector 1 in particular on that infield. He was quite a bit quicker, but congrats on holding on.
Yeah.
Is there anyone you want to give a shout out to or thanks to your sponsors or anything?
Yeah, well, just my real life sponsors.
Yeah, go for it.
Kings, House Removals, Castrol, BMAX Sheet Metal. Yeah, the list goes on. It's too hard to remember.
No worries, man. Well, congrats on the win there, and best of luck for the next one in the full reverse grid, and we'll look forward to seeing you come through the grid.
All right, sweet. Thank you.
All right, and we'll drag the Venter boys in because of course they are Gamma Flare, so that's always going to be a good yarn. We could ask them some questions.
Yeah, all yours.
And the Venter brothers, how are you boys?
Shacked.
Surprised.
So up there, you've managed to get yourselves up on the podium. I thought it'd be good to chat to you guys together, and maybe you want to tell us a little bit about Gamma Flare being the main sponsor of the Broadcasting Lounge, and just having you both pop in the waiting room. I thought I'd take the opportunity to let you guys introduce yourselves.
Right, you go, Tennis.
Well,
On
what's
the
there to say? So okay, let's talk about Gamma Flare first. Gamma Flare is it's a platform that we use to build up communities. Arrange funding for communities, hand out rewards. We are mainly in the AI and mobile game space, video creation and stuff like that. So everything, development wise. So in a nutshell, it's a software company.
Yeah, pretty cool and awesome to have you guys on board, and it's all the cool prizes we get to give away to the community, and it's definitely something I love doing, giving the prizes away and surprising people, and it's been great to have you guys on board, and you're always up there in the Gt3's.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for having us. It's quite fun. Tonight was a bit of a surprise because the prancing horse is not the favorite one on this track. It's not easy to drive, so I'm very happy that we still managed to get into the top 3 with it. So.
No, always a good job by you two guys. You guys anybody want to shout out?
Yeah, I think let's just say good job to the guys working in the background at Gamma Flare. Natasha, Ilse, Marcus, you guys has been doing a good job, and you keep it up. And also to the people that sponsor us, thank you guys, Moza and all the other ones. Yeah, it was nice being here, and it's nice it's just nice to be able to be here, to have the opportunity, and also to give us the opportunity to fight for the front of the field.
You know, you definitely don't disappoint, and I always do enjoy watching you guys coming through from the back in the reverse grid race. So, have you got any tactics in mind for that? You got a plan?
Tonight is just to stay on the track for both of us, because I think, like Tennis mentioned, we've both been struggling a bit to get pace out of the cars that we're driving, and yeah, so for us it's just to keep our noses clean and just make the right
Maximize.
calls and just maximize the positions we can.
Awesome. Well, we're about to go racing, so we'll let you guys go get settled in and get ready to grid up for race 2.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, lads. There we go. So that's Gamma Flare, those boys sponsoring the Broadcasting Lounge, and absolutely awesome having them on board, and also the weekly sponsor BJ O'Keefe, OKMS Media and Graphics. You can get yourself some a livery done or some iRacing photos. He's the man. You can find him on Facebook.
Nice.
About 25-minute race about to let rip, and it's looking like Brendan Brownie, if he's in, is going to be off pole position, mate.
Yeah, it's going to be good. As I said, I'm really keen to see this. Just going off what the draft was like, and just how difficult Daytona is actually to make a move without having, you've got the infield bit where you can do nice inside dive bombs and sort of keep it on the track and sort of push the other car into the marbles a little bit to lose traction. But in the draft, you can't really draft past a car in the GT3s. You can get alongside for sure, especially on that main straight, but unless you got someone to sort of be behind you and go with you, it's going to be hard to actually pass people. So it's I'm actually really keen to see how these guys play this out.
It looks like Shane Edgar's going to be off pole. Brendan Brownie has left the chat, I believe.
Ah, okay. It's unfortunate for Brendan there, not taking advantage of that pole position, but I'm sure Shane will take that with arms wide open, and he will go into turn 1, hopefully leading the race.
Yeah, well, he's going to have a feisty Steve Darren up there with him, and yeah, so there's a few guys way down the order that have got a lot of work to do here. So we're about to unload on race 2, 25 minutes, compulsory pit stop, and must take 1 litre of fuel.
Yep, 100%. So it's and also a lot of people with the NASCAR refresh update they did graphic-wise, the pit entry has changed. So if a couple guys here haven't practiced that, they might get caught out, because it used to be you'd brake perfectly at the kink in the white line there on pit entry. Now if you do that, you go flying in and you get a nice little 40-second stop and hold. So hopefully these guys have practiced their pit entries, but we'll just have to wait and see on that front.
We're rolling up now as we see Frank out there with the green flag, ready to wave it aggressively. It's a great sight. 26 Gt3's, and we're green for race 2.
So we've got Yako at the back making a move, but we'll see how these guys all go into turn 1, see if everyone can make it through.
Yeah, always a bit of nerves when you're not used to being at the front if you end up finding yourself on pole position.
Oh,
I can
100%.
tell you what, Shane will just put his head down and go in that little hairdresser's car.
Oh, 100%. And the Acura's pretty good around here. Oh, we've had a Ferrari go
Oh,
around.
that's
Gonna collect a lot of people.
Oh, there is a lot going on. We've got 4 involved: Jonathan Turner, Anthony Green, Renato Koisiev, Josh Thompson may be involved in there. I don't know. That got messy.
We'll go back and have a look here just after turn. This first race is settled down, as we've also got Rob Kaywood off there on the International Horseshoe. Yeah, that didn't look like it was going to be good.
It looks like a safety car has been called.
Oh, beautiful. So that will restack the field. So while these guys come back around and get into formation, we will go back and see what happened here.
Yeah, it's big.
Oh,
yeah,
Shane's
spinning
spun
out of
under
the lead.
safety car. Oh, and he's not gonna get those positions back either. So unfortunately, he's doing the right thing here, just getting to a safe spot and turning around. But unfortunately, that's gonna put him near the back, and I expect most guys here will probably also come down.
Yeah, the pit is open, I believe, too. So a lot of guys will come down the lane. I think that's what you were going to say, and it's
Yep.
happening.
Yep.
Everybody but Alan Scott at the stage. He has carried on.
There we go. Pit lane is busy. Everyone will be taking their 1 litre of fuel. Hopefully, no one's crashing into each other here because cars don't ghost anymore within the fast lane. It looks
Yeah,
like
we'll see if there's any shuffling in the deck here.
they're all playing it smart. They're all getting into line. I think they've all done the right thing here. Right, so there's no crash information, but there is information of cars going off track. So let's see if we can find. Oh, that looks like the aftermath of that. We will see if this is it. No, it's unfortunately already happened in front of us. So it doesn't look like we've got any information about that crash.
If you go to that off track that you were on and maybe just hit the rewind button,
Possibly.
just go back.
I'll try this one as well. This might
Oh yes, this might tell the story.
tell a story. Oh, he's been punted by whoever that Mustang is, and just clean bowled everyone.
Probably lucky not as many cars got involved in that as what could have happened, because well, we've seen it many times, a car out of control going across the grass going towards a bunch of cars.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I think the cars that were behind those unfortunate ones that got involved are quite lucky that they didn't just stop on the apex. They all sort of bowled wide and went off the outside of the track. I think if they all had have come together and stopped in the middle of the racetrack, I think we would have seen a lot more cars be involved there, and a lot more coming in to take their fast repair, regardless of the safety car.
A lot of chatter on the race control at the moment, very busy.
Ooh. Well, I suspect a lot of people will be calling those crashes in. There's also multiple informations of the safety car crashing. So, looks like Dion's had a bit of a mischief in the safety car there tonight.
Yeah, safety car's back in pit lane. We are about to go green. Alan Scott in control of this race.
Where are we?
Everybody single file, long train.
And he's gone early. He's gone, and he's got a gap. Got a second lead over Steve, and it's like everyone's leaving gaps because Steve's even got a second to Blake there in P3. So looks like everyone's being cautious here, and hopefully we get nicely into the international horseshoe here, and there's no more crashes.
Yeah, looking good so far.
Oh, and we spoke he spoke too soon as Steve Darren and Blake Greenhall there came together.
I don't know if looking good so far is enough. But Steve Darren, the unlucky one there, he has dropped back now.
Oh, there's another car.
Oh,
Just out of
off.
sight.
Somebody off on the inside as well.
Looks like Shane Egar there's gone wide, along with Jonathan Turner, and Thomas McCall has been called up. So we will see what's happened here to Thomas McCall. Oh, he's just lost it by himself. Coming into got been missed there with, and then just cleaned up unfortunately there. He's still going around.
He did the right thing, held the brakes, and just.
Oh, 100%, 100%. He did the 100% the right thing. He's just unfortunate that he was unsighted there by the pink Porsche, and yeah, unfortunately that's probably his night. Renato there has just towed without permission by the look of it, and Stefan Adam has also crashed. So a lot more crashes this tonight. Steve Darren's also just had another crash, and here come the two Mustangs, going to draft past the McLaren here by the look of it into turn 1.
Yeah, looks like Sean's got the
Oh,
outside.
they spooked him. Good save.
Might be up there. Oh, Nick, maybe questionable rejoin.
Yeah, a little bit of questionable, but still no damage to any cars, and he's let these other guys go find his rhythm again.
So car 010 is a driving infringement. That was the incident at turn 1, I believe.
Oh yes, that was I believe Hogan Shrimpton there, who hit the Ferrari off into everyone.
Yes.
At the
10-pin bowling with.
Yes, yeah, he went 10-pin bowling and got a spear. We also have, looks like we've got some information from the Steve Darren and Blake Greenhall incident here. So it looks like Blake gets a good exit, and he's going to send it up the inside. He's got overlap. Oh, Steve's kind of pinching him on the grass a little bit there. Yeah, I'll leave that one up to race control. It's all going to be down to when Steve has been deemed to turn in and whether Blake's got the overlap there or not. But it's unfortunate after Steve's good start and getting the pit stop done, being in P2 there.
Yeah, Blake having another great race too. He's got the lead and he's got a bit of a gap. It's just about 3 seconds back to Hogan Shrimpton.
Yeah, no, he's doing good.
He's taking his drive through.
Ah, yes, he is. Yeah, so he's taking that nice and early in case there's another safety car. That's just a smart thing to do. Is it looks like everyone's setting purple laps at the moment, with their first lap sort of up onto warmer tyres.
Yeah, Matthew Gerard, BJ O'Keefe, Jaco Venter, all up into the top, 6 already from the back of the field. Matthew Gerard up 22, and BJ and Jaco up 23 spots already. So they haven't wasted any time. So just about 10 minutes gone, and right up in the mix.
Yeah, 100%. And look, Thinness is joining them there, just passing Zane Thompson. So he's now up he's up 22. Sean's having a good race for mid-pack as well. He's up 12. So all of these quicker guys are filtering their way through to the front. And he says still got 11 laps to go, or 15 minutes, depending if there's safety cars. So yeah, I think towards the end of this race, they're all going to filter together, and in the last sort of 5 minutes, it's going to be ding-dong battling the whole time.
I've just got to go sort my boy out.
Yeah, no stress at all. We'll go back and have a look through some of the crash information here. So we've got Louis Robinson, looks like he's gone for a little bit of a spin. Is he just going to get too much curb, a little bit too much gas? Harmless spin, so he will continue on there. And also thank you to MRP as our season sponsor for the GT3's, as you see with the MRP replay screen there. And Nico Scholes has also had a crash here. Race 1 winner. He's side by side. Oh no, with Josh Thompson. Josh has just got a little bit squirrely off the curb and collected Nico. So we'll wait to see what race control bring in the results there, but that could potentially be a penalty heading Josh's way. Oh, and Matthew Gerard has just had an off. So we'll go have a look at this one. So Matthew Gerard going on the inside, nice overtake, and just a little bit too eager on the throttle and too much steering input. Hopefully he holds it there and no one collects him. We see Thinness going through. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, bit unsighted there from the cars behind, but 100% Matthew has done the right thing there. Held his brakes and waited for a gap. So good on him for doing that, doing the right thing. Let's go back to Jaco Venter here in P5. Set a 45.1 last lap. Brett O'Keefe in P4 just set the fastest lap of the race with a 45.0. The gap up the front is now 2.6 seconds between Blake and Sean. So it looks like that's going pretty level. It's actually going up to 4.1. Sean has just had a bit of an oopsie. He's having a bit of a slow lap. And he's got Rob Kaywood right behind him, so we'll go up to this battle. Here they are.
Yeah, what did I miss?
So Matthew Gerard had to spin at turn 1. Held his brakes, and unfortunately people behind him couldn't see him, and just sort of, they collected each other. They didn't collect him, but they collected each other and went off the track. And same thing on the exit of turn 1. Josh Thompson just got a little bit squirrely and collected Nico Scholes. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, now we've got Rob Carwood holding off. Well, Sean McNamara holding off Rob Carwood, and no chance of Blake Greenhall having Sean Mack in the mirror.
Oh, 100%. And I think Blake's cleared off, and as long as he can keep it pointing in the right direction, he'll do well here. But we do have Jaco, Thinness coming up pretty quickly, and Brett O'Keefe. And we had Thinness setting a 44.6 as the fastest lap last race, and Jaco with a 44.9. So those two Venter brothers are the only guys in the 44s at the moment. So they're doing well, and I think they're going to filter through up into this battle pretty quickly, as you just see Jaco there in the background.
Yeah, he's right on the back. Well, he's less than a second off the back of Brett O'Keefe now.
Yeah, 100%. So he's just getting a little bit of tow, and then as he gets that closer, essentially you have the draft of 3 cars, so he'll pull right up real quickly.
So, race control message through a drive-through to car 131 for not following race restart procedure was the wording.
So that must have been that's Alan Scott, if I'm not mistaken. It is. So it must have been from it must have gone too early, yes, or didn't hold the required speed, which if memory is 90 kilometers an hour until safety car is in pit lane. So he possibly went a bit too early there. So almost got 3 wide into turn 1 here. Rob's gone on the inside of Sean. And Brett O'Keefe has just hit the fastest lap with a 44.4. So these boys are picking the pace up, but they're all still collectively losing time to Blake there out in P1.
Yeah, just over 4.5 seconds. Balaki has got a great lead at the moment. That BMW absolutely flying.
Yeah,
well,
100%.
Cruising, actually would be the word.
100%, and yeah, he's making up for the unfortunate result in the Heat 1 there, where he spun on the lap 1. So overall, that'll do his championship good. It'll go back to sort of mid results for the round, just ticking over points.
So just had, I think it was car 33 and car 707, and it was a redress. I didn't hear which one has to redress, but Thinness is in front of car 33, so I wonder if, or that maybe the redress has already happened. We'll have to wait and see what happens there.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, because that's quite a big redress, because currently Thinness is about 7 seconds in front of Wayne Hartnell, who is car 33. So it's a big call by race control if that is a redress to lose 10 seconds. But yeah, as you say, we'll keep an eye on the totem pole there and just see what happens. Which I think he might be, because he's just dropped behind. Yeah, he is. He's just dropped down to P12, P13, P14, P15. He's gone right down.
He's called race control.
He's had a crash, actually. Let's have a look. We've got some information. As these guys are going 3 wide into turn 1 almost again. We'll go have a look and see what's happened to Thinness here, and then we'll come back to this awesome battle.
Oh, God. I don't know if we should have left that.
Is he? He's just curb. Oh, he's bottomed out and he's gonna bundle. Yeah, he's hit the bundle.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna say he's got no left rear left in that car. Yeah, the way. Yeah, no, he. I think he will be requesting a tow there.
Yeah, that would have been what I heard.
Yep. So there may be
Oh,
another safety car.
has been called.
There
Yes,
we go.
it has.
Yep.
Just as you said that.
Yep. And we've just seen Brett pass Sean as well, which is crucial just before the safety car. So we will go back and have a look at this as they came
Poor
into.
Blake, that 5 seconds is just gone burgers.
Oh, 100%. So it looks like they made it through turn 1 just before we went to that replay safely, and Brett's just made the pass nice and easy. Sean didn't fight that too hard, so that's yeah. Unfortunately, that's Blake's gap gone, and it brings Yako and Brett O'Keefe there from the back, right up to him, and all being in the top 5.
Yeah, it's going to make a spicy last 10 minutes of this race. Well, less than 10 minutes now.
Yeah, 100%. I think by the time we go back to green, there'll probably be 5 minutes of racing left. So we should hopefully get still 3 more laps of green flag. Maybe 4 if we get only 1 lap of green and the field all gets together. Which, looking at the track map, they should all close up pretty quickly. There's a couple of people just coming onto the banking, but as soon as we're down to safety car speed of 60 kilometers an hour, they should all catch up pretty quickly.
Yeah, so that last lap, Hogan Shrimpton, 1:44.482, fastest lap of the race.
Nice. And where has he come out after his penalty? He is down in P13, so he served his drive-through. He is one of the quicker guys coming through the field, so he might be someone to sneakily watch out just a little bit later on. I've got a Lightning McQueen Porsche GT3 as the safety car here. Nice.
That's very Dion de Graaf.
Yeah. But yeah, I think with Hogan, he's thankful that the safety car has come out. It's allowed him to bunch back up. He's definitely got the pace on a few people around him, so hopefully he'll be hoping probably to get back into the top 5 now.
Yeah, it's definitely. I love the little sprint to the end that we're going to get here. Haven't heard the safety car say they're going to go green. I'd say it will be this lap.
Yeah, it looks like there's only a couple of cars left. Yeah, Thinness has just had permission to tow, so yes, I would say we will be going back green this lap. Looks like they've brought the safety car speed to 80, 80 to 90. So yeah, I'd say 100% we should be able to go back green this lap.
Has something happened to 154, Jonathan Turner? Any data?
No. I think on 154 we've got Jonathan Turner past Stephen Adams. We'll go see if this was anything. So he's just made.
Alright, they're going to let some lap cars past.
Ah, right, copy, yes, yep.
There is a few of them, I think. Matthew Gerard, Nico Scholes as well. So his race hasn't gone to plan for Nico. He's down in 20th.
Yes, no, unfortunately he had that incident with Josh Thompson there, and I believe that required an additional pit stop. And he also was caught up, I believe, in the lap 1 incident there. So he's already used his fast repair if there's not unlimited, if there's only the one. So he may have had to serve that damage manually. So yeah, he'll get his lap back here. He's going past here on the inside. So we are going to go one more lap by the look of it. Well, they might try and get these guys to go around, although we are coming up to... No, so we're going to go one more lap. That will probably mean there's only 1 lap of racing. It'll be a 1 lap shootout by the look of it.
Bit of chat over the radio, a little bit of banter. It's always something you get around here.
Is it Sean barking up Blakey as per usual?
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, and we've
Oh,
had
three Porsches up in the top 10. We've got two Mustangs, two McLarens in the top 10, two Mustangs.
just for those that are a bit of statistical geeks out there, we're going to go through some information and see what the top speed for each car is, just to see if there is a car that seems to have an edge, which I'm going to say there is. I don't know how true 255 top speed there is for Blake versus Stefan in the Porsche at 286. I definitely know the Porsche can do 286 in a tow, but it seems like the BMW should be able to go a bit quicker than 255. So I don't.
He hasn't had a tow though, so he's been out front by himself.
That is true. That is very true. Also depends if he's running a max swing set just for a bit of safety through the kink and stuff. But if that is accurate, I think Rob and Brett will probably just blow by him coming up to the start finish line. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see here. We are going green this lap. Safety car has pulled away from the field.
Yep, got to maintain speed till just after the bus stop.
Okay, copy. I've just had a car. The safety car has exited stage left at the bus stop. So Dion, I do have a replay. Let's. This is how not to do the bus stop, people. This is the unsafety safety car. Oh, he's actually just said see you never.
Oh well. Well, Blake Greenhall has control of the field and probably one lap, you reckon? Maybe two?
What are we at? A minute 30. Ooh. Nah, I think this will be it. It's a minute 40 a lap time, and they're coming to just have a minute 20 to go. So I'm going to say this will be the last lap. I will see if... Yes, there we go. Beautiful. It is indeed the last lap confirmed. Oh, we got someone spinning into turn one. That is Sean McNamara has gone around into turn one. And he is going to drop all the way down to...
We'll have a look at that after the race.
Yes, 100%. Oh, and Brett O'Keefe's gone around on traction as well. The cold tyres are getting everyone here.
Yeah, let's put Rob Carwood and Blake Greenhall at just about 2-second gap now. Edward for Coring.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, this is the battle for the lead here, and then it's just up to Rob. I do think the Mustang's got a little bit more go in a straight. It's just whether he wants to try and use the draft and pass before the bus stop, or try and get a really good run through the bus stop and draft past them on the start finish lines, because you can't go below the yellow lines anymore on the start finish line. That is deemed an off track by iRacing, so they've fixed that. So you've got to go the long way around. So we'll see here. He doesn't look like he's going to be close enough. 2 tenths in closing. Blake's kind of being a little bit defensive, so it's going to be a drag race to the finish line here.
Yeah, can't see any flag out yet. We do never know. And SDK never tells us, so it's just a guessing game. But at least we're on the leaders for this one.
Oh, it is definitely the last lap. It's, yeah. Had a shot of Barry there showing the flag, so this is definitely the last lap. And I don't think Rob's going to have enough real estate to get him. He tried, but no, that's... Blake Greenhall is your feature winner for tonight of round 5 MRP Gt3's from Daytona.
Yeah, you'd be happy with that. Well, we'll find out, very shortly. We'll have a chat with Blake and he'll let us know how that one went.
100%. We will go back and see if we can find what happened to Sean McNamara there on the last lap. So he's got Jaco Venter behind him, coming into turn 1. Oh, Yako's just gone in a bit deep. Ooh. And that has unfortunately ended Sean's night with the right rear of that car completely gone.
Yeah, destroyed. And yeah, Rob Carwood second. So Jaco Venter gets up into third. Edward Vicori fourth. Steve Bella, he'll be fifth. Wayne Hartnell sixth. Jonathan Turner seventh. Hogan Shrimpton managed to get it home in eighth. Lee Swinney top 10 for him, ninth position. And Shane Eke made his way back up into the top 10, so not a bad effort for him either. Brett O'Keefe just finishing outside the top 10 there in 11th, so thanks to him being the weekly sponsor as well. OKMS Media and Graphics. If you want to get yourself some iRacing photos done, or a livery, or yeah, a little bit of artwork, posters, things like that, yeah, you can get in touch with him through his Facebook page. And of course, MOP Sim Racing, our weekly sponsor. I haven't actually given them a plug tonight, but yeah, head to mrpsimracing.co.nz and you get yourself some awesome track racer products. Have we got anybody in there to chat yet?
Looks like Yako's in the waiting room. Blacky's is down in the race channel.
Well, I'll drag him into the waiting room and give him a brief second to see if he was swearing or something. And we'll just bring Blake Greenhall into the broadcasting lounge. Blake, how was that, mate?
Oh, good evening, guys. It was, yeah, a bit up and down on that first race. Caught the curb on the inside there, must have been turn 2, I think, and spun, hit the wall, got going again, and then took out Zane on a pass, so apologies to Zane on that. Got a drive through, and then, yeah, that reverse grid was all on, wasn't it?
Yeah, the reverse top 255 is always spicy.
But yeah, no, it was good racing. It was interesting, you know, trying to break the toe in the draft around the oval. I think I had it coming together with Steve on the restart as well, so I have to go and have a look at that and just make sure I wasn't, don't owe him an apology on that one. But no, I managed to drive through and survive that late safety car. Rob was pressuring me hard from behind in the toe, but yeah, managed to hold him at bay. I think if the finish line had been another 100 meters or so up the track, it could have been a different story. But no, we'll take it. It was a good night.
Yeah, before that first safety car, you had a 5-second gap, and that all dwindled away pretty quickly. But a little bit longer than they probably wanted to with that last safety car as well. So it just left you a 1-lap sprint to the end, and you held them off. So congratulations. That'll be some championship points for you, my friend.
Yeah, thank you, mate. I think I've probably lost the championship lead, unfortunately, so that was short-lived. But nice to get a P1 nonetheless.
Yeah, this will help you. Not as many points for the second race as the first one, but yeah, and every little bit helps over the whole 12 weeks.
Yeah, that's the one, mate. Yeah, but no, it was a good night of racing, and I think it was relatively clean. Few incidents here and there, but no, good to see the boys keeping it on the black stuff.
Yeah, anybody you want to shout out, Matt?
Oh, just all the sponsors of the league, you know, you guys, Broadcasting Lounge, for putting on, you know, such a good broadcast for both the viewers at home and the drivers to go and watch afterwards, and Race Control, you know, as well. They do a really good job behind the scenes, you know, moderating the race behaviour, drivers' behaviour. So without them and you guys, we couldn't do what we do. So big thanks to all of you guys.
Well, there you go. The race 2 winner, Blake Greenhall. We'll see you next week, Blake.
Thank you very much, boys. Have a good evening.
And where did Jaco come in? That he was
It was P3.
Yeah, do you want to have a chat with him? I'll drag him in for you.
Yeah, easy. Hey Yako, long time no talk. P3 in that one. Congrats on the podium.
Thank you. I don't know how long I'm going to stay there, but yes. Thank you.
That's a good. As it stands, P3. So it's a good race, coming from the back to the front, and a couple of safety cars to spice it up.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been interesting. Yeah, these guys they're just so fast, and yeah, trying to keep your nose clean and not being settled. It's it's an interesting job, but no, it was good. We had some we had a few close calls with some cars spinning off. But all in all, it was a really good race and a really good result, I think. Sort of, but P3 just sort of on the line, which I think was was nice. But yeah, it was good. Thank you.
Oh, well, no worries, man. Best of
Hey,
luck. Yeah, no.
I just want to commend you guys. Your commentating has been really good, and I've been enjoying the show because I watch it back every now and then. And yeah, good job.
Oh, cheers, man. We always try to do our best. But you know, well done on your P3 there, mate, and best of luck for next round at Algarve.
Yep, thank you.
Okay, that's another night of racing here in the broadcasting lounge, and we can rattle through the last little bit. So big shout out to OKMS Media and Graphics, weekly sponsor, MRP Sim Racing. You can head to mrpsimracing.co.nz and grab yourself some awesome track racer products. Of course, iRacing for all the cool stuff that we get to play with and watch. Gamma Flare Sim Racing, Sky Channel 83. You can catch Supercars NZ races 3:30 on a Saturday, Channel 83. That's pretty cool and innovative for sim racing, getting it on national TV as well. And iRacing have given permission for that too, so that's pretty cool. And Stefan, great job on the cameras. Round 2 for you, a success.
Oh, 100%, mate. It's good fun. Good fun.
All right, that's all from us, and we'll see you next week. You'll see us for Algarve. Or you call it Algarve, I call it Algarve because it sounds more cooler anyway.
See everyone next week.
Since I was a kid, I've been a If I was your wife, could I win? Sometimes